Hi, this is the last in a bit of a trilogy of Gwent. So it's the tournament at the Passiflora, and I promise back onto the main quest next time. But thank you anyway for joining me, and I'm going to talk to the scribe. Bless you. Sign me up.
You play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? Cards are in order, but can we afford the buy-in?
He's an interesting fellow.
We can.
Well, let's have a name then, and we shall issue an entry ticket.
Geralt of Rivia.
Gerard of Rivia. The match will start
Geralt.
soon, but the hoi polloi must first be driven out.
But yeah,
We will
you do whatever you need
Achoo!
with the hoi polloi, as you call them. And yes, not forgetting that this is actually
Tournament participants only.
Brussels.
Everyone else out. Achoo! We are cordially invited to come back
Are we?
tomorrow.
I see.
Well, well. Geralt of Rivia. And I was beginning to think this tournament would be a dreadful bore.
Hello.
I'm afraid winning coin from peasants, thugs, and faux aristocrats is no great source of
About
satisfaction
losing.
for me.
We know each other.
Let's say we've some mutual acquaintances. I've heard many good things about you.
Where are you
vivid
looking,
detail.
Sasha? Bit dodgy.
Place like this, that's more a warning than a recommendation. What's your name?
Sasha.
Sasha what? Or maybe just skip right to telling me your real name.
Not the dragon, Sasha.
Place like this,
Another Sasha.
will need to suffice.
And who's everyone else?
Come to the Passiflora often? Seem
Come
to
here
know
often.
everyone.
Come on, Geralt. Really,
I'm
you
here
can do
from
better than
time
that.
to time. I cannot say all the faces are familiar, but that is Patrick Hazelnut. Never goes anywhere without those three.
Met a man once who
Looks like
traveled
he's
with two
surrounded by the
Zerrikanian warrior
fairies
women as
from,
bodyguards.
Sleeping
But
Beauty.
those three.
Have other talents, clearly. The halfling's Bernard Tully, farmer, claims to play for pleasure. But everyone wants to win, don't they? Best beware of that. He's not particularly fond of others.
He looks like
outcasts,
a
types like
minute.
you. Ironic, since Phineas himself is a half-elf. And I'm certain you've heard of Count Tibble. After all, he is the one who organized this tournament.
Actually, I haven't heard of him.
He's reputed to be fabulously wealthy. I can't say how true it is.
Title,
but he
county,
was able
and
to afford his title.
run a
in the
Gwent
county
tournament
that
must
came
be
with it.
loaded. Bye for
All
now,
right.
Sasha.
See you later, Sasha.
Try to chat up the other players before the tournament begins. We must all wait for Count Tybalt
Okey-doke.
anyway.
Well, let's go for you first.
Apologies, but I must focus my thoughts before the match.
Okay then.
I can see that.
This will certainly serve me better than your conversation with Sasha has served you. I'd be wary of her.
Thanks for the warning. Bit peculiar, maybe?
Black ones.
Hi,
they-
Bernard.
I'm new to this too.
Oh.
Took me ages to squirrel away the coin for the buy-in. Mushrooms are no quick route to riches.
So he's a mushroom farmer from the look
You
of it.
really a farmer?
Why not look it? Got a little farmstead just outside the city. Sit there
Halflings
for days
in
just watching
this
things
world
grow.
are often
What's with
farmers.
the-
Very good.
Smell.
Mushrooms don't smell
Smell?
good.
Anywho, mushrooms are all well and good, but one's got to get away at times. My lady, she was in tears. Said I'd get my throat slit in over rats.
I
But
mean,
I says
it's
to her, I said,
certainly
"What
possible,
is
isn't it? From
What's
what
a
we've seen
charm?
looking around
The
Pilfergrad.
best players, the rarest cards. She had to let me go.
Okay, well, good luck.
Good
And
luck to you.
let's head over to
Likewise.
Guts.
Now that's the sporting spirit. Not like that half-elf over there who's been shooting me murderous glares this whole time.
Okay.
See it in your face. Black
Hello,
ones.
Grumpy.
Radiants. Not as they play.
What?
play in tournaments often?
What to you? Perhaps you'd wish to see my cards as well. Am I a hee-haw for you to fondle before you choose?
No,
Shall I
that
wag
sounds
my
rather
finger?
distasteful.
See your cards when we play.
You unlikely to advance that far, mutant.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our closed Gwent tournament. By closed, I mean more than the mere elite nature of the event. Anyone leaving the Passiflora before the end of play will be disqualified. That's rule number 1. Rules number 2, 3, and 4 are no fighting, dirty play, or magic tricks. We play for golden figurines. The winner will take them all, along with a monetary prize equal to 9 times the buy. Easy enough to calculate that 9 have entered. The tournament will consist of 3 rounds. The finalist emerging from said shall play me.
So knockout.
Players will be paired by
8 of them.
random draw. The groupings for the first round shall be read now.
And then the winner from that knockout
Phineas
is him.
and
So his
Tim
money has
Knott.
also bought him a buy in the first 3
Hazelnut
rounds.
and
Quite like that.
Harold Featherbuns. Gervolt of Rivia and
Gervolt.
Bernard Tull.
How about that?
Bramble Frontenstock and Madam Sasha.
Excellent. A pleasant match to you all.
I'm sure there will be a reason for the names.
As long as they pay.
Okay, let's play you, Bernard.
Starting at last. A year down the road, I'll be plying Hortensia and my lads with tales of this night. Let's play.
Okay, I'm not going to change my hand. He's also playing Northern Realms. Now, good to start with a spy and a medic. Let's swap out the lowest one of those for another one the same. Never mind. I'll just have a double check what that does. Oh. Destroys your enemy's strongest siege unit if the combined strength is 10 or more. Right, so don't play those two together, otherwise it will destroy that one, I think is the take home from that. In fact, play them in different rounds if I possibly can. So I wonder if I want to play the catapult now. Mysterious Elf, my favourite spy. Right. Obviously the Mysterious Elf can't be decoyed. He can though. So I was expecting Bernard to be a... perhaps... oh, he can as well. Perhaps a... rather easier opponent than he has so far. Now that helps me because it means that I can play both of those. So they're worth 20 altogether, but they're only showing as 4. So I have an extra 16, so actually I have 40. If that makes sense. And no reason not to play Roach. Okay, but I do want him to play that one. And then maybe I can bring it back. So I will clear weather now. And then I think I will pass. So he has 24 to make up. And that's 20, fair enough. That's 4. So I'll get 1 card for winning, but I can play 2 spies and bring 1 back. So let me start. With you. I'm smiling wryly to myself because if I play both of those together, he'll destroy them. So I'm going to have to play a combo of those. Right, so at least this is a... Oh no, he's passed, so I can play them now. It's kind of overkill, but at least I've got to play them. And I won the round, so I pick up another card, and I can bring my spy back. If he plays anything, I can decoy it. Okay, we have a plan. And I won't play more than 10 in here, probably. So let's bring back Stennis. And let's see if Stennis is... No, Stennis presumably not going to be decoyed out if he's just been doubled in value. I mean, that's interesting because all I have to do is that, and then I've won the round. So, you know, whilst that's great, I feel sure he could have, well, who knows what the remainder of his hand was.
Congratulations.
Could have been
Bit of a shame
weather
being
cards.
eliminated in the first round, but so it goes. It is only a game. Having a good time. That's what matters.
He sounds a bit bitter.
So, how did you fare in the
Gave me
first
one
round?
of the full
Not
tests.
bad. Guessing you won too.
I've the distinct impression my opponent was drunk. Had an altogether decent hand, but
Quite like my clear
Might
weather
have a
full
hard
test, but I
time
might see what the
concentrating.
others do.
care to finish this conversation in private? I have a proposition for you. Meet on the terrace upstairs.
Okay.
All right.
As long as they pay. Don't
I'll just follow you upstairs. That isn't dodgy at all. Oh, I'll just go out to the terrace before you then.
A new fee.
I should return.
Hi. Oh,
Alone at last.
What did you want to talk about?
A cartload of coin. That's the grand prize, you know.
9,000.
I can't speak for you, but I'd prefer it didn't land in the wrong hands. And luck can be so
Crowns?
undependable. Frankly, one should simply take the coin, subtly, you know, without bothering the
And
others.
some gold statues.
Why tell me?
I'm a woman. I'm in need of that coin. And Geralt of Rivia would never abandon a woman in
Well,
need.
you have got
So I
that
have.
right, Sasha.
Who'd you hear it from?
Fringilla Vigo. She told me of your adventures in Beauclair. Apparently you're
Did she indeed?
dependable. So
she
long
tell
as
you
the
about the
cause
library?
is just.
Fine. Let's say I help you.
I'll split
Did she
the
tell
coin
you
with
that she
of course.
kept me there with
Split?
magic?
What if I win the tournament?
I shall have another proposition for you then.
What's the plan?
I shall tell you all when the time is right. For now, just stay alert. And if you are eliminated,
Okie
stay
dokie.
till the tournament's end. It'll be worth your while. You'll see.
All sounds pretty mysterious, but fine.
Excellent. Now that's settled. Let's rejoin the others.
Right. Back down here. Sorry, Count Tybalt. Tybalt.
Time for round 2. Your attention, please.
Madam Sasha and Gilbert of Revia. Phineas and Harold Featherbun.
Harold Featherbones.
We wish you a pleasant match. May fortune smile on you always.
And may the odds be ever in your favour. Right, where's Sasha off to? She's gone upstairs.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Okay, he played with the
I shall pretend I did not hear that.
what am I saying? He played with the Northern Realms deck. See what Sasha plays with.
I get no pleasure whatsoever from easy victories, so I should be very angry if you let me win.
Don't plan
I'm
to.
going to do my best.
Curious about that other proposition, though.
But I'm not going to change my deck. Okay, she plays with Nilfgaard. It's going to be all spies with Nilfgaard, so decoys are good. Let's swap you out. Okay, starting with 2 spies, that's great. I'm not going to change any more. She probably has. Let's see, there are 2 that I can think of, but she could have the Mysterious Elf as well. Stefan Skellen. Oh, that's another one as well. It will come to me. Actually, she'll probably just play it. No, I don't need to worry about it coming to me. Passed already. Interesting. I mean, I'm not going to play those because I might as well keep them there. If I play them, she can bring them back from the dead. Okay. I might be in a position where I sort of need to play them now to see where I go. I imagine they'll be decoyed. Yeah. I will play the Heroine of Talents. All this time while I wait for her to play her spies, because you don't really know where you are until your opponent has played their spies. Let's see. Draw a card from your opponent's discard pile. Okay. At the moment that would only be Roach, so it's... I mean, I love you, Roach, but possibly not worth it. Okay, let's double that on for now. If she has a Scorch, then it will just get rid of those 2. Touch risky maybe to play that one. But I think I need to be aiming to win. That's Roach, isn't it? Okay. rid of him by playing him. There's no one else I want to bring back, no one else I can bring back. But if I pass, she has at least one spy. So I'm thinking out loud, at least one spy. If I pass and she plays the spy, she's playing it over here, so it would depend what she picked up. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. So I can bring him back. Stefan Skellan, thought he'd be there somewhere. I could potentially bring 3 back because of my medic. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Well, I hope your luck holds.
Felt ever so slightly like she let me win then.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She's given me
the
Emma
third
Var
round.
Emrys.
The heat is on.
The nearest round's winner will face Count Tybalt himself in the final. Phineas and Gerard of Rivia.
Geralt,
I'll not play a mute.
Are we to understand you forfeit this round? Fine. In that case,
No, I'll not swiving forfeit the round. I shall squash him like a louse.
I
a
see.
good match to you both. Please remember the tournament rules.
Magic,
no
no
magic,
quarrels.
no quarrels.
Play.
Now, I'm guessing he'll play the Square Tile deck because we've had Northern Realms and Nilfgaard, and because he's a half-elf. Oh, I was going to have a quick look at these, wasn't I? So we have weather, clear weather, double siege units, destroys strongest siege unit. I can't remember if the elves have any strong siege units. I'm going to go with not. Strongest ranged combat. So let's just keep going with that one. It's not a brilliant hand. No spies. Go all in with Geralt. Clever, so he's played Barclay Elves first, and then those 3 are protected from this. You can decoy this and use it twice, in which case I could get rid of all of them, but I'm not going to bother right now. It might be a time that I need it more. Tempted to use it now though, because it will kill off 2 of them that are scoring 14. Okay. Now, it would be good if I picked up a spy. However, could have been worse, I suppose. Let's go with Roche. wonder who she's going to bring back. Levandrel. Okay, well as he's worth 6, he's kind of protecting him. Very tempting to bring him back and kill both of those. That helps me because I can now completely legitimately play that one without worrying that anything's going to destroy it. And my opponent's passed, so I can just pass actually already.
The mutant cheated! I'll gouge those devilish eyes out with my bare hands!
Rude.
Ever fight a witcher?
Ow!
Oh. Oh. I'm just going to turn around and try and go back the other way.
Now look what you've done. Now look what you've done.
Can't at the moment, I'm kind of in a corner.
Now look what you've done.
Let's end this.
Now look what you've done. Now look what you've done. Now look what you've done.
You'll see. Radovid will move Redania's capital.
Now look what you've done.
Try and back out because that was not a good view.
Oh!
Shut up and fight.
Okay, well that wasn't very friendly, Phineas. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
Actually, that fight was
congratulations on
much
both
harder on
your
Death March than I recall it
I'd
ever being
wanted to
before.
summon the guards initially, but
Yeah, it's better I took care of it.
please join me for the final. I must admit I did not expect this outcome. There's a rather large sum in the play, in fact.
Might have guessed there were multiple games going on.
Interesting. Oh, am I going for the final? Oh, not far, just
Hey there, handsome.
up here.
Let's begin.
Yes. So going on everything else so far, he's going to play the Monsters deck. Means I'm tempted to have Scorch. I'm also trying to remember if the Monsters have any, if there's any other Foltest card that would work better. No, I'm just going to go with it. Don't usually get rid of a decoy, but there we go. Oh, phew, spy. So you could have the Mysterious Elf. But that would be the only spy without decoying one of mine, which is a completely legitimate thing to do. I don't like my hand very much, so I am going to... that will port others. But only one other. I'm going to play you, because then I can maybe get rid of all 3 with that one. before I do that, I am going to play Geralt. Hopefully he'll play Dijkstra soon and I can decoy Dijkstra back. Now, interesting, I think almost looks like he's about to pass. Otherwise, why would you decoy that? So I'm going to play him now. Yeah. And then I'm going to pass as well. Oh, and that's unlucky. Although he probably couldn't. I don't know that monsters have any medics anyway. But the monsters have his hand. I don't want to curse myself, but his hand doesn't seem to be that brilliant. We'll see what he plays next. So that one can't call his buddies anymore. Let's just kill them both off. That one can call his buddies. And there are lots of them. And then the crones can... so he can restore a spy to his hand, potentially. I don't know if he can choose. Sorry, I was saying the crones also be a high score. They're worth 6 each, so that would be 12 each. So that would be another 36. Depends if he has the crones or not, and indeed whether or not the card that was restored to his hand was Dijkstra. It was. There we go, I'll have you back. Now, he only has 2 cards left. I'm actually really tempted to just pass this round, I think. He's not going to have any more that can call each other. He's not going to be able to raise Dijkstra. So if it's the mysterious elf, he probably has a chance, but otherwise he doesn't at all. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I've still won. Here we go. I'm just going to pass. So 4 matches. I wonder if I will win.
A great pleasure. The prize will be
Peridin.
Thief! The coin's gone. The guard's been
Oh
stabbed.
no!
What?
How is this possible?
No one's removed the coin from the premises. All those leaving were searched.
Phew!
We must scour the building. Anyone leaving must pass inspection.
Okay.
Before you ask, it wasn't me.
Figured as much.
An unexpected turn of events, but our
Okay.
agreement stands.
We'll do it together.
We must try to recover the coin together.
Let's do it.
Agreed. Where do we start?
We must get upstairs. Wait. I say, this Witcher is Captain Hansen's good friend. He could examine the crime scene. Charge only a trifling.
A fee? Right.
We will, of course, collect it from the captain personally. How is his injury from the other week? Has it healed yet?
Well, I'd heard it had.
Splendid. We shall go upstairs at once.
Oh, nice use of psychology, Sasha.
Next time we see the captain, milady, I'd appreciate you mentioning.
That is all, good fellow. You may go. The Witcher requires absolute silence while he works.
Of course.
Very good.
That went well. Really know the captain?
Yes, a horrid one. Come now, get to work.
Okay, Witcher senses.
Blows delivered from a strange angle. Expert, though. Precise.
That's about precise blows.
Somebody dragged something heavy towards the terrace.
Something on the terrace. Can't help it, I have to loot stuff. Oh,
Crossbow bolt. A line tied to it. Line's clearly been cut.
Thief
so
might
some
have
kind
used
of
it to lower the second
gold
point.
zip line.
He'd need an accomplice waiting down below to grab it.
Something down there, but I can't make it out.
Is that?
Must have been one of the players. Lowered the coin down on the line, then strolled past the guards.
This was well prepared. Think you can track the culprit down?
Don't know yet. Ought to look in the street, see if I can find anything there.
Okay.
Come on.
Back out here. Whoops.
I was made
Interesting. Not textbook. Let's have a look around here. The end of the rope.
Same as the one tied to the bolt. Gonna have to look around.
Silly of them to
Where's
leave
that
behind.
scent coming from? Cinnamon. Strange.
I
Leave
don't smell a
behind the
thing.
rope. Okay, let's follow the trail of cinnamon. That I can't see. Oh, there we go.
No discounts, no credit.
Arguably could have found that without following the trail of cinnamon.
Haste makes waste. Culprit lost this crate. Must have fallen off the wagon.
Can you be certain this was the thieves?
Crossbow under the packages. Itching to crack a pun about every Rosemary having
I
its...
appreciate you resisting the impulse.
Yes.
I've seen this guild.
Well done for not
It's a trading company.
punning.
One that imports spices from Zerrikania. They've a storehouse at the docks. Northernmost one on this side of the port. Shall I meet you there?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's. Let me have a quick look at my map. Might as well walk there.
It's a material world.
One false move and you will.
Okay, past the witch hunters. Down here. through there. Yeah, this is all the various bits of the city I don't know brilliantly well. Oh, nice jump. Nice landing, I should say. The jump probably wasn't anything massively special.
Wonderful.
Only halfway there. Should have brought Roach. Just ignore the bandits. Right, we're down by the docks now. Well, those bandits are underneath. I'm going to ignore those as well. Must be nearly there. Past the Fistech addicts. Hi, Sasha.
There are 6 inside. I wasn't able to get the door open.
Gotta find another way in then.
Okay. 6 people. Yeah, she's right. That one's locked. Wonder if we can get up there. No. In there. Warehouse with loads of doors, but they're all locked.
Here's the wagon.
Funny.
Smell the cinnamon now?
I was right about the warehouse.
And look in there. Still can't. Can't get in there either.
Try to get in through here.
Lead the way.
Yes. Okay. Don't know how you got down there before me. Let's just have a little lootathon. Before I get embroiled in whatever it is that's going on with the gold thieves. Bernard? I thought he was suspicious at the end, actually. But at the beginning he was quite sweet. Sasha's following me around. What are you doing? I think you can probably see me now, Babs. Or not.
Which one's Hortensia?
The tall one.
Masquerade's done, Tully. Give us the coin.
Masquerade? Well put. Been watching you from the start, sweetheart. Though I ought to admit, I thought you'd follow me alone. Told him who you are yet? No? I'm sure he'd love to hear it. Go on, tell him. Or I'll tell Hortensia to break your fingers.
Not very friendly.
Let go of her. Step away.
One of you restrain him, then make sure he gets a good view.
Oh dear. Being a bit wary here because they're level 26 and I don't have, I can't remember what level I am. but
I
don't
did not,
think
in
it's
fact,
26.
suspect him, whereas he clearly caught on to me long ago.
Halflings can be unpredictable.
At any rate, we've succeeded. Now to divide the coin.
Oh yeah. So what's this proposition that's supposed to convince me to share my winnings?
No longer on the table. We retrieve the coin together. We shall divide it equally. Know what? Let's have dinner at the Kingfisher. My treat. To celebrate my last day in Novigrad.
Oh, go on then. But returning to
Heading
Nilfgaard?
back to Nilfgaard? That why you needed the coin?
I see you miss very little.
Still got a touch of an accent.
Ah well. It seems I shall need a new trait. Anyway, I'm compromised in Novigrad, so...
Who were you before you became a spy?
I don't rightly remember anymore. But I suppose
I'm
you
trying
can
to
call
remember
me
Cantarella from the
Cantarella.
books now.
That your real name?
Well,
She was very
almost.
young. And one of the other spies gave her a whole load of information. I think it was for one of the mages.
I'd love to.
That's not very insightful of me, is it?
As it turned out, the blue-eyed prostitute was actually his sister. He couldn't believe it.
Oh my.
It's
He
the
asked me
story
to see her
from
again
the...
at the House of the Night, and then...
Fascinating story.
Might even be the first.
Shall we go upstairs? You can show
Which
me
again?
exactly how it ended.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs with you.
Great idea.
And it's another one of those cup of tea opportunities, I think. Righty-ho.
Slipped away without a word.
And she's abandoned him with just a letter. Let's have a read. Read all the letters you carry around in your pockets. That's funny. Aww. Right. Well, that is the end of the tournament at the Passiflora. Hopefully I won a reasonable amount of money, and it's always good fun to play Gwent. And I should probably consider getting dressed. Here we go. I like the feline armor so much more, but I think Griffin is working for me with respect to my current gameplay. 79, I'll have that one. And as promised, so that's the last of the Gwent trilogy, I am going to head off to Skellige, and I hope you will join me for it next time. Thank you very much for watching.